To give or not to give? That is the question. We've all seen the joy on the kid's face when they receive a gift. In most cases, the joy is expressed for receiving the gift that they wanted. Now imagine the joy a person can feel when they receive a gift that they need. A gift like food, clothes, shelter, money, or even time. A gift of love, a gift of life. When we think of giving to charities and nonprofit organizations that cater to the less fortunate and even the unfortunate. And there are many reasons for giving: economical, social, spiritual, or educational. Whatever the reasons, whatever the form, whether it be donation or volunteering, I think we all benefit from giving. Financial donations and volunteering are the grease that make the wheels of charity go around. The Feeding America network of food banks feeds some 46 million people a year. That's 3.3 billion meals for hungry men, women, and children across America. Food banks are normally the first responders during natural disasters and large-scale emergencies. They provide emergency food for some 59,000 people during any given week. Half of those served are children and seniors. The Urban Institute states that 16% of the American population, that's 43 million people, live below the poverty level, and many are one step away from homelessness. Thankfully, organizations like City Rescue Missions and Salvation Armies across America provide immediate needs such as food, clothing, and shelter, or utilities, or even drug and alcohol rehabilitation. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 16 of the King James Bible tells us, do not forget to do good and share, for with such sacrifices God is well pleased. So it's no surprise that religious people are more giving, 4 times as much. Selfless giving is a key component for spiritual and religious beliefs, for those with spiritual and religious beliefs. It gives them a sense of peace and contentment. It may shock you that poor people are the biggest givers, that women give more than men, that older people give more than younger people. Proverbs 28 and 27 state that he that gives to the poor should not lack, but he that hides his eyes shall have many a curse. Every day I see a homeless person, a panhandler, a bum, a beggar, a vagrant. And every time I see one, the question arises, to give or not to give. More often than not, I choose to give. It gives me a sense of having done the right thing. According to the GLS research, a typical panhandler is a disabled, middle-aged, single male, a racial minority who makes less than $25 a day, panhandling 7 days a week. The study also found that 83% of panhandlers are men, 43% are African American, while 31% are white. 69% are single, 29% are military veterans. 70% are around the age, or between the age of 40 and 59. 53% panhandle 7 days a week. 60% make less than $25 a day panhandling. 62% of panhandlers are disabled. 25% are alcoholics, 32% are drug addicts, 82% are homeless. But despite these numbers, conventional wisdom and skeptics like John Stossel of Fox News still say that those out on sidewalks begging for $1 are simply lazy freeloaders, using the money for drugs and alcohol. He even goes as far as to say they're living large, some making up to $80,000 a year. I choose to believe that that's the exception and not the rule. What do you believe? JustGive.org lists 35 ways that we can help the homeless. I'd like to share with you the top 4. Number 1, understand. We need to try and understand who the homeless are. This will help us dispel the stereotypes. 2, we need to educate ourselves about the homeless. You never know. The homeless person might have just lost their job, could be a runaway child, or even a mentally disturbed person. 3, we need to learn to respect the homeless. We need to give them the same courtesy and respect we would give our friends and our families. We need to treat them as we would want to be treated if we were in need of assistance. And 4, we need to respond to the homeless with kindness. Kindness makes a difference in the lives of the homeless. Don't just dismiss or ignore them. Offer a kind word and a smile. Kindness is always a winner. Now let us all be winners and give. We all know how good it feels to put a smile on a child's face when they give gifts on their birthday or Christmas. Now imagine the joy of giving gifts that sustain life, hope, and dreams. By giving food, money, and time to charities and the homeless, we are giving the biggest and the best gift of all, the gift of love, the gift of life. I urge you all to be givers. The joy you receive will always outweigh the gift you gave. My name is Darren Baskin. Thank you.